department, yeah, public relations, right? So guys, okay, I'm going to move on to our next speaker's bio. I'm just gonna summarize it because of time. Okay, so I will be introducing Mr. Musashon Dabeni, who is an LLB graduate from UNISA. He is currently doing Master of Human Rights program at the University of South Africa. He is currently a candidate attorney at Legal Aid South Africa. He is also an author of a book called Untold Secrets of Men. Ndabeni has also massively involved and engaged in trying to assuage poverty in society and give hope to the hopeless. He is affiliated with an organization called Carnival of Love, a community of development organization founded by law students in Pretoria. The plight of the less fortunate and the social economic challenges motivated him to undertake a study in a Master of Human Rights. In human rights is also seen through his devotion to consuming books not only for academic purposes but also for personal development. Ndabeni is currently writing an article titled Amenability of International Law through Assulating Human Rights by Hammering Detrimental English, guys. Okay. I feel like I'm a lawyer. Okay, for laws to protect both citizens and foreigners' fundamental rights. And here he also notes what he has been massively involved in a company called M&M Association Inc. in collaboration with KTG, Keep That Gold Shining, as he participated as the main speaker of the high school social event to provide source of motivation to learners and community youth. Let us clap hands for him, guys. And I over I'd like to hear.
How are you doing? Yeah, I see you are exhausted beyond the bounds of tolerance, but I'll try to be short as much as possible. So I just ask some few of you a question before I can proceed with what I'm about to share with you guys. Sir, what's your current read now? What book are you reading
now? Think and Grow Rich.
Great. And sir, what's your current rate now?
Yes. 15 laws of growth.
Excellent. Guys, I'm here for motivational purposes because they've already discussed with you principles of business. So I won't delve much in principles of business. I'll just delve into motivation as it pertains to success in life. You see, one thing I can say is that human beings are creatures of habit. What they do, they become small, seemingly insignificant steps. When taken constantly, they do yield to staggering results. If you indulge and engage in negative habits daily, in the long run, they will set you to the point of no return where you're not able to readdress what you initiated from the word go. So there's a book that I believe every young man should read by Brian Uzzi, UZZI, titled The 6 Degrees of Separation. So in this book, Brian Uzzi says something prominent, something exceptional. He says, for a classic example, if right now, ma'am, you wanted rather to have a dinner with President Ramaphosa, you are 6 degrees separated from that dinner. In order for you to reach President, it will take someone who knows someone in your network to connect you to President Ramaphosa. So you are 6 degrees removed from that dinner. So it is of paramount importance in life in order for you, rather it is of importance in life in order for you to have authentic relationships with human beings rather than opportunistic relationships, because if you have opportunistic relationships, you only call people when you want to advance your own selfish agendas. So the book 6 Degrees of Separation teaches you about the principles of authenticity and genuinity as it pertains to success in life, whether in the business realm, spiritual realm, psychological realm. It is of paramount importance that as a young person, you get that book, because the books that you read, they shape your thinking, they shape the kind of person that you are. All right, my presentation is simple. I'm here to talk about the schools of system thinking. The school of systems thinking, the system thinking on its own. We have a huge problem in South Africa that in most cases, the problems that we have, we want to solve them at the surface. There's a guy called Peter Senge. He wrote a book titled The Fifth Discipline. So in this book, he talks about systems thinking per se. So he says that in most cases, as people, in this case I'll say black people of color, we have a habit or a tendency of trying to solve problems rather from a surface level. So in this book, he talks about the theory of the iceberg. So the theory of the iceberg teaches us not to solve problems from the surface level. It teaches us to look beneath the problem, to go deeper to the root cause of the problem. We are living in a generation whereby a lot of young people indulge in what I call digital distraction. The moment you wake up in the morning, before you do something, whether for meditational purposes, the first thing that you touch is your phone. You go to Twitter because you want to check the latest trends, you want to check what's going on. Already you are digitally distracted. And when you are digitally distracted, you are discombobulated from planning your day properly. So digital distraction has been for the detrimental of many young people. So what I'm about to say is that when you solve problems from a surface level, you plan your day properly ahead. You tend to understand that what you do in the first minute of the day affects your day as a whole. If the first thing that you touch in the morning is your phone, then we are having a problem. So most young people in South Africa don't read. They don't read. And the books that we read as young people, they shape us. So I just want to encourage you to read. Read, because when you read, it uplifts you mentally. When you read, it shifts you from the core of your life, from the cardinal element of your life. You experience what I call transformation. So as young people, guys, let's read books that will uplift us. We'll share the 3 categories of people with you. There's the good, there's the great, and there's the exceptional. The good are those who go to school. After going to school, they get a job, they work, and they simply for averageness and mediocre. And then the great are those who go to school. After going to school, jobs, they look for them. Maybe perhaps bursaries, they look for them. But there's the third category of people, which is the exceptional. The exceptional, when they go to school, after going to school, they don't look for jobs, they create jobs. They change the system from its root core. They change the system from its cardinal element. So guys, I want us to be not good, great, but I want us to be exceptional human beings. I want us to read the exceptional books which challenge the way we think, which challenge the way we do things. As I said before, that human beings are creatures of habit. What they do, they become. As young people who have been worshipping at the altar of mediocrization and complacency, we are so comfortable with averageness. We are so comfortable with just being mediocre. So, guys, let's indulge in activities which challenge us to be great in life. Let's read books, guys, which challenge us to be great people in life. As it pertains to methods of investment, this other gentleman shared about equities, yes. There's a book written about shares and equities by Moroka Mujiba. It's a great book for a beginner who wishes to invest in equities, especially in South Africa, because it focuses about the market in South Africa. So let me just share the story of Capitec. Capitec, which stands for Capital and Technology, the bank that you know. Right. So the first time when Capitec was listed in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange in 2001, its market share was trading at 2 rand per share. That was the market share of Capitec by the time. So it was difficult for Capitec by the time. By wise people, wise investors by the time, who were able to see life beyond the iceberg, to see life beyond the wall, they want to invest in Capitec. From 2001 to 2010, the market share of Capitec shifted from 2 rand to 171, which means if you had secured 10,000 equities from Capitec, by the time your portfolio would be worth more than 885,000. Now, as you speak, Capitec, if you go to Johannesburg Stock Exchange and check, they are trading their shares. One share is trading at more than 2,000 rand. Yes. So, which means if you had bought 10,000 shares by the time in 2001, right now your portfolio would be worth over 20 billion. So, guys, also the principle of patience in business is very, very important. Whether in trying to secure knowledge, in trying to write a book, you can't do it without patience. Steve Komphela once elucidated something powerful as it pertains to the elements of success. He says the seed of a bamboo tree, when you plant it underneath the ground for quite some time, when you plant it today and then you water it, you'll never see growth for the first day, you'll never see growth for the next 2 years, 3 years. But in 5 years, as it breaks the ground, it goes 80 meters up. So he says that we have a problem in South Africa where young people are not patient. Young people don't want to invest in knowledge. They don't want to invest in the pillars of knowledge where they root strongly so to an extent whereby they remain unshakable. Young people, they're just looking for distraction. You know, microwave lifestyle, everything. We just want everything to be fast. You know, today you invest, tomorrow because you want to take a woman to a date, you go withdraw your equities, boom, you are gone. So human beings are creatures of the beat. What they do, they become. Guys, I just want to encourage you to read books of psychology, read books of Stoicism. Stoicism, there's a great man by the name of Marcus Aurelius. He wrote a book way back in the 1800s, titled Meditations. It's a book that teaches you about enduring hardships without using feelings. So in this book, it discusses the element of raising the intellectuality of the mind above the agitations of the flesh. So such books, I believe that they have paramount importance for young people to read. So guys, I was just here to encourage you to read books. I know it's not easy. You will face predicaments, you will face obstacles and quagmires per se. But the first black man to win an Oscar award from America by the name of Sidney Poitier, guess what he said? He said, at the age of 20, I had fought many battles, but I had lost many wars. But he said something prominent. He said, but with fail, I'm walking in my shadow every minute, waiting for the misstep that could derail my whole existence. Survivor seemed to me a more appropriate label under which my life should be found. I unquote. That's Sidney Poitier for you. So guys, keep on keeping on. Read books. When you read books, they will shape the way you think. They will challenge you from the core of your life. I'm a Christian by ideological beliefs, but I read books of Buddha. I dive into Buddha. I read books of Hindu. Reason why is because there are some certain traits that you will never learn from certain angles, but you can only get them in certain angles. Books are like types of foods. You can't grow by eating bananas only. You can't grow by eating pap only. You need to indulge in a variety of buffet. So, guys, let's read books. Let's keep on keeping on. As I'm glad my mentor is here, Mr. Dolan. I appreciate you, sir. I thank you, Lord. I think without this gentleman here, I wouldn't be where I am professionally. So, he's the man who guided me in the realm of law. He's the man who picked me up in the realm of law. I always appreciate him. Every decision that I take pertaining to my career, I always put it first. Because right now I'm currently serving as a criminal lawyer. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Despite being a criminal lawyer, I